Hello and welcome, my dear Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to Wish, Live, Love, where wishful minds like us come together to manifest our dreams. In this reading, we will be exploring what energies you will be encountering upon the powerful full moon lunar eclipse of November 8th, 2022, occurring in fellow fire sign Aries, as we can see here in the astronomical data. This eclipse is sparking up your spearheading and independent fire, motivating you to pursue your true happiness. This will include any messages from your spiritual guides and angels. Also, this is for all Sagittarius. All are welcome. We will also be exploring the numerology and astrology with the power of positive thinking and the chakras. So let's dive right in, starting with the moon's message for you, which is that of assessing. So this is a period when you are going to be collecting a lot of new information because the full moon is all about illuminating information, secrets, or messages and truths that were hidden in the dark. So there's going to be a lot of new information coming to you that you will have to assess and possibly make a new opinion of things, because the God's message of Vulcan of inventiveness is indicating that this is a time to go back to the starting point, to go back to the drawing board and be creative again about what is happening here, because a lot of new information is being gathered, and Koi Fish Spirit is at least giving you the encouraging message that there is always enough. If you feel that your place on earth or your riches are being threatened in some way, then it's okay. There is always going to be abundance around you. And here we have the master number vibration of 11, the power to think for yourself, be independent, and stand on your own 2 feet, coming through the mother goddess Demeter, the nurturer, who is helping you to nurture whatever choice that you decide or whatever new perspective you are developing given all of this new information, and trust that your place on earth is not threatened. You still have a lot of power to stand upon your own 2 feet and nurture the identity that you want to live. So here we have the number 4 card of the Rebel, and this is the Emperor's card of you being the spearheading, fiery, independent individual, because the astrological correspondences of this card are both Aries, and the full moon is happening in Aries, a very spearheading and independent fellow fire sign. And Earth, the element that gives shape, form, and substance to your independent will. So you are starting to break free of any bondages of the past and stand upon your own 2 feet without feeling inhibited or like you were bound to somebody unfair or unjust situations. And the ultimate dilemma for this full moon is how to open up your heart to this greater truth that you feel within you. So definitely assess the information that is coming to you from the space of the heart of unconditional love and acceptance. Accept all of the information that is coming to you so that at the end of the day, you can be like the emperor who makes choices upon ruling their realm on earth by gathering all of the information from all of the important players, and then at the end of the day, after weighing all of the pros and cons, making a decisive choice. So this is not the time to really let other people's opinions sway or influence your ultimate assessment of you realizing that, you know what, you are kind of the expert here. You're the one that can make the rational decision, because other people around you are trying to manipulate you and create a manipulative situation. So right now is the time to just to stop clinging to the past, come to this present moment, because something from the past is going to be revealed, and it's going to be some very important detail that you're going to want to go back to the drawing board and be like, Well, you know what? The past is the past. The present moment is totally different. So you can't rely on the past, it seems like, with this full moon to make choices. You're going to have to take in all of the information of what's happening right here, right now, locally. And then ultimately rise above the clouds. Rise above the clouds of all of the debating, the wishy washiness, and ultimately stand upon your own core of convictions. This is a time to really assess from the space of your heart of unconditional love and acceptance, but also this is not the time to be blind, to have blind love. It looks like whatever blind love you used to feel, this is now your eyes are open, and the flavor, the taste of love in your mouth is starting to change. So your mindset is having to change, but you're wanting to ultimately rise to this point of being the queen of morality in your life. Like, this is not the time to let anybody else be the king or queen of morality. So go back to your core of convictions, stand upon them, and know that your place on earth does not threaten anybody else, and nobody else threatens your place on earth. There is enough for you to be able to enjoy in life, to be selfish, to think for yourself. So think for yourself, put yourself first, be the moral authority. And this is the time when you have to be a little bit vulnerable, but then also be the aggressor. I see you having to be the aggressor right now. Be aware of what triggers you from other people, because a lot of your trigger points will be pushed and you may want to fight. So this is a time to really stand upon your convictions and fight for them. Fight for yourself, and only fight if you have to. Assess the situation, and if you can, come with a diplomatic approach. But I think that ultimately you're going to have to be the aggressor. Take the matters into your own hands. And if other people are clinging to the past and trying to manipulate you, then this is the time for you to put the fight and let nobody be the master of you, because the master is a master of their self, and they know that they can only exercise their will upon their self because they have free will. However, that doesn't mean that you can go and impose your will on anybody else, but just the same, nobody else can come and impose their will upon you. So create those boundaries. Create the boundaries with the people in your life that are overstepping your own sovereignty. And you know what? At the end of the day, you may just have to soar and take off and pursue those greater possibilities of your life. And also, this goes back to the card of assessing, because the eagle, high flying from the high vantage point, still has eagle like focus on the small details. So allowing yourself to see the bigger picture and the small details, get rid of the smaller details that are not helping you to achieve your true purpose, because you ultimately want to see the rising of a new day. So you're going to see the rising of a new day. That is going to be a complete 180, and you're just going to have to trust in your wings, open them, and take flight towards this greater change, because there's going to be massive change, massive transformation. The wheel of fortune is on your side. Whatever struggle that you have been confronting is finally going to come to an end, and it will see you rise to the top. So if you've been feeling low, like you've been getting manipulated, and all of a sudden there's this new information that is coming to you that is kind of making you feel like the paradigm of your life is falling apart, then it's okay, because you are ultimately going to see the wheel of fortune change in your favor. And the struggle that you were having to deal with, you can finally drop it and let go. And it's going to be the time for you to really be the aggressor in your life, and be the person that fights for your truth, because the hot moon of extremes indicates that there's going to be some sort of fiery, passionate um, dilemma. And at the end of the day, you're just going to have to be the person that stands for what you are passionate about. So there you have it, my dear Sagittarius. If you like this reading, then please be sure to let Karma know by pressing that like button so you are showered with good luck and appreciation in return. And if you are a fan of tarot, numerology, and astrology, delivered with chakras and positive thinking, then you've come to the right spot because that's all I do. It's all I'm about. So be sure to subscribe. I upload 3, sometimes even 4 readings every single month just for your sign alone. You're definitely going to get a monthly reading, a full moon reading, and a new moon reading. So keep your eyes peeled for those. I hope you'll join the Wish, Live, Love community where wishful minds, like us, come together to manifest their dreams. And subscribe. And until next time, my dear Sagittarius, know that I truly appreciate and love your support. Thank you so much.